during main, we can also go back to setting all this up properly. Lovely. Context equal context. Okay, refresh. Yeah, we're crashing right on there. Nice. This failing means a stack overflow. Okay. So I think we just kind of make this on the temp. Make it on the temp and call it a day. Let's do that.
Today it's gonna be the day that I'm gonna take it back to you.
How does one make
Tesser. Let's see.
array?
You playing a Mumu still? Does he win more games on a Mumu still? Does he win more games on a Mumu still?
I'm happy with that video. Μετά φόρτωση. Μετά φόρτωση. Όχι, δεν είναι για παιδιά. I haven't put something bad in it, but I don't want children to watch me. Like, I don't want my audience to be children. Children should not be on YouTube, I would say. Ah, shit. Forgot.
Right, next up, let's do
credits.
Let's do some shit. Alright.
Okay.
What's the max stack size of a in MCC? Web selling runtime specific flags. 5 megabytes for the stack. WebAssembly does not natively detect stack overflows if the stack exceeds allocated size. It can cause undefined behavior or crash. To debug for stack overflows, you can do the -s stack overflow check flag. Well, that would have been handy. Fucking piece of shit. Okay, let's see if that actually errors properly. back to doing this the Funky Town way.
New project. Day 17.
And that didn't really do shit. No, it didn't really do anything. Yeah, no, that is definitely going to be a lot of vertices. 8192 times 6. No. Especially because we're already allocating a bunch of memory up here. What's the max size of the heap? Maximum 4 gigabytes. It's only memory. 16 megs. Okay. That's what I'm remember if, like I said, the heap can dynamic grow up to the maximum memory size. So I'm gonna write maximum memory. Yes, we might need to look into that later on. For mem stuff later. Maybe something along the lines of that. Okay. Alright, we're back to cooking. Let's keep plowing through this shit. God damn. God damn. I think are you doing Tiger freestanding for Inscripted? Yes. I'm doing freestanding YSM32. That was, okay, so this is like the biggest issue I have in my mind right now. Because I need to use STB image. But the ARC is WASM32. And I don't really know if but somewhere along the lines, the OS was being imported. I don't know where. I guess right here in STB image. So yeah, I don't really know how to get around that. Maybe you have to explicitly import STB image WASM. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah. Where would this be importing the OS? I wonder.
That's stupid.
OS
That's stupid.
libc. Setting to the stack here. Cool. Initial D. This is cool. This is nice docs for all of them. I like it. Okay. Is Odin better for game better than C? Yeah, 100%. It's a 10x improvement. Easy. Yeah. Alright. How the fuck am I gonna get this fucking? I don't know where the OS is being imported. STB image. It's probably an STB image, right? Or whatever.
Game over. Game over.
What actually is that? I've never used a log before. How do I actually use this? Did it earlier.
You died.
I think I overwrote the
Game over.
log.info. Yeah, should be it.
Game over.
Oh man, I need to put a food order in. I should probably do that soon. Where the fuck am I going? Sauce. And script and order is right there. Yeah, we're setting the log up. Input log declared panel. Why is that working there and not here? Neil said to try and rebuild the something. Actually fried with like 7 hours. I haven't eaten anything. 7 hours into trying to get myself working. So close. I've actually made a lot of progress. Started off with 0, and now we're almost at the point where STB image works. That's tremendous progress, I would say. Debugging working. Got all kinds of lovely stuff going. Alright.
Ναι. Στο γραφείο του Δημήτρη. Welcome to the horrors of using. Yeah. I don't know, man. Jay wouldn't do me like that. I wouldn't even use using. I just type functions. Alright. Skill issue. Alright. Yeah, I made a rebuild the last one. Sorry about mscripting, there's a reason we don't officially support it, yeah. That's kind of rough. It's alright though, because I mean, this being hard just makes makes it so much easier, because like, who's gonna go through the pain of doing this? Zero competition, bro. It's too easy. Dude, how the fuck do I even rebuild the STB image? Let's take a peep see. really figure out how to get it working. Just within scripting. What is make file? Why is it? I've never used a make file in my life to build something. Could you believe that? I guess first time for everything. How do I build with a make file? Why is my fucking command just gone?
Day.
Well, that did something. Alright, how do I make specifically for the boy? Wazzing. Make wazzing maybe? That'd be my guess. Syntax of command is incorrect. I could pull a scuffed and just delete these guys. Yeah. Alright, what does this actually do anyway? Yeah, something. That's for sure. Short answer, don't be using. Yeah, I've gotten out of the habit of not using anymore. Because I'd be using too much, that I'd be using myself into an early grave, like what just happened. By the way, Bill, that chat, that little lecture you gave me about after that I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try using the vet shadowing. The next morning I realized simply by turning it on and fixing the errors, I already introduced like 17 bugs. So I'm like, oh, okay, I see what he means now. So then I turned it back off. Now, shadowing is a feature. And I enjoy it. I mean, yeah, now that I know shadowing is like a legit thing, I'm like more wary of it, I guess. I'm actually using it properly. Shadowing, so it's I'll give you an example. Look at that, using format.
That's in my list.
Shadow 5, and then this would compile and be okay. This is shadowing. And now I hit a bug the other day where I accidentally did this, and then I was trying to like shadow plus equal 1 at the end, thinking that it was doing this one, but in reality it was doing this one. So then I got frustrated and threw a hissy fit, and came across the dash vet shadowing or something. I don't even know. Something like that. It's a compiler flag. That basically makes this an error. But that actually
Okay.
And now this compiles.
Guys,
Either way you want. And
Anyway.
shadowing is actually the lesser of the two evils.
that's not an optimal thing I have done here with the microphone. I'm not that happy.
That's that.
I have to pull it.
We shadow, we ball.
No, yeah, that's not an optimal. That's not an
Alright,
optimal.
back to figuring out
That's
how
not
to make
an
this
optimal.
shit. Let's
Anyway,
just-
I'm happy with.
Dude, I don't even know what the fuck is happening here. What is
I'm happy with how the video has turned out to be, and now I'm gonna switch to the droid. Oh, is it? No, is it?
I can try and manually like compile.
Anyway, presentation. Okay. Okay, now you can hear me. Jesus Christ. Fine. So stupid. It's not all that. Jesus Christ.
What's this chat?
What's that again?
Trying to read, bro.
Μετανοείστε. Oh shit. Okay. So now I have to get serious. Anyway. This is a great dog. This is a great dog here. Look at this dog. Rocks. Pan. Rocks. He doesn't want to. Look at this. Look at this ear.
So don't go file in the directory.
He's a great ear. Look at the dog. Whoop.
So what we're looking at is a bridge.
Needs a dog. Okay. Let's change. Okay.
Okay, so Bill, alright, so my actual problem is I am importing STB image. And this is happening. The OS freestanding package OS is not supported at the same time. So, I mean, I don't know where this is even getting used or included.
Should be like this.
I don't know what the actual error here is.
See. Oh, I have to use this camera for 1 bit. Let me change the angle for a little bit. Let's go to presentation. Let's go to set. Presentation, draw it. Better.
When
So
JS. Doesn't seem to be a horizon. So I wonder what to do here.
Ooh.
MCC, no reference, it's internet, it's internet.
I don't know.
What's the scripting SDK fucking environment?
Oh, she la via.
Okay, we're back to building. Alright, so we need to import STB image, but now we're running into the issue of undeclared name seekset. So it's using stdio or something else is fucking up earlier. Libc. Libc stuff. Wasn't really targets is required to be from the default confirmation stream. Yeah, so I don't know what this is. Wait. Oh yeah, that's a good water. All right. What am I trying to do? Let's bring in. Okay. Undeclared name seekset. Why do we need std out here? Libc. Well, I mean that is the package. Libc. So is this getting used anywhere? I would assume so. I just don't even know like what the equivalent would be. So I guess it's using some inscription stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's puts, my man. That's right, that's free. Yeah. I mean, I guess we need this for this to be image. But the question is, how do we use an scripting for that? I don't know. I don't know, dude. I think I'm probably gonna call it there for the day. I don't know if you're still in chat, Mr. Bill. That is kind of the end of day one of trying to figure this shit out. You're here? Yeah. Do you know what this issue is now? Because I've just updated to the latest version. But we're hitting good old STDIO, unclaimed CSET, CCON, all this kind of stuff. I would imagine this is where it would use mscripting to pipe all these in, but I have no idea. I'm out of my depth here, so. Yep, I know. This is hard for us I'm going with. Freestanding Ryzen 32. Is that what you mean? This guy, yeah, freestanding Ryzen 32. Should work then. There's the rub. It does not work. FC chat, boys. Yeah, I mean, I just pulled down the latest. Double check. With a Odin version. Yeah, dev 2025-01. Should I even be on the dev branch? That doesn't seem fun. Probably on the official releases, right? Like V13. That was 6 years ago, apparently, so maybe not. Dev 2025-01 is the latest. Yeah, that's what I'm on. Cool. The only branches that were right. Okay. I don't know what the issue is there, man. I can send you over my repo if that helps. But I mean, yeah, I think I'm basically just trying to import STD image, and that's what's actually causing it. So. That'll be me for me. Made some good progress, I would say. Some good headway on Rising. Maybe another day of this. Maybe 2 days. I don't know. It really depends how fast everything else goes. So it's not gonna last. Yeah, awesome. All right, I'm gonna grab some food and chill out the rest of the day. But I'll send you over the repo if you wish to go. And yeah, hopefully we can get that patched up. And that'll be one more step towards epic rising time. Let's see. We got True Type and Rec Pack. Those are coming in pretty well. Glad those are working. So yeah, let's go to STD. Shitting bed. Okay. Cool. Alright. See you later, lads. Peace. Good day. Good day in the worst way possible. Slowly slogging through it, dude. This web dever is gonna be sick. Alright. See you tomorrow.
Γιατί?
Το που είναι που κάθομαι στο αυτοκίνητο άμα θες, ρε παιδί.
Εντάξει.
actually paid his taxes, that'd be so funny, dude. That'd be so funny if he really did. I can't believe he bent to big government if he paid his taxes. And I'm the government. Blockade people, did the server restart at midnight? Did it do that? It did? Okay, never mind. I didn't think it did. My bad. Yeah, no, it's good. What do you mean yes, wait, no? You son of a bitch. Is it yes or is it no? Did it restart or not? I swear to God. Why? Okay, we just confirmed it through logs. It did. I swear to God. Why are you like this? Why? Why? Absolutely goblin behavior. Insane goblinry, dude. You made us this way? No, I didn't. Can you circle back to it? Why don't we do a walk and talk? I don't want to boil the ocean on our school. Anyway, have fun, goblins. Jake, are you working today? I don't know if it's your day off or not. I don't think it is. You working today? Okay, so if you're working today, can you work on that potion bug that I sent you? That's the primary goal right now for that. Because once we get that fixed, we can make sure that there's, like right now, there's basically an exploit with it. You just make all four, drink them all, and get all the buffs. Yeah, so what I can do right now is I can take one of them and I can drink it and I can get night vision, and I can take another one and drink it and get like underwater breathing, and I get both. They're supposed to override each other just like every other buff in the game. Since it's the buff category of like buff brew, if you look at the two items that I sent you, that should be overriding the water breathing effect. It should be overriding the night vision effect because it's part of the classification of buff. If that makes sense. That way I can do things like blindness as a hex. You know, we can make it so that you can drink a solvent to remove blindness. That's weird. You could basically drink a solvent to remove blindness. Fair, but fun. You know. We'll fix it? Cool. Yeah, no, it's kind of a weird one. The best thing I can think of is that you could add, since you already have a classification of all the items, or all the buffs, the stats that you removed in the first place, it'll probably just be adding that potion to it, right? It also needs to show up in the profile / profile to show how long the buff is remaining, if that makes sense. Because it doesn't do that right now. And some of these, if we go in here and we look at water, right now water breathing comes with a 30-second health regeneration and a 30-minute water breathing effect. So because of that, when you drink it, it only shows the health regeneration in the profile, and that goes away. The actual buff icon disappears, even though they still have water. So they can water Yeah, since potion effects are a vanilla thing and not integrated with our stat system, I'll have to do some funky job. But yeah, I think really what it's going to be is there's effect clear and there's effect give. If we do effect clear on there, we could probably finagle this, if that makes sense. Like if the buff is gone, we just do the thing, and then we run our timer with that. I think that's probably the best way to handle this in terms of, you know, performance related shit. And then the buff itself just stays on them indefinitely until the buff falls off, and the buff falls off and the effect clear, if that makes sense. And I think that makes sense to do that. And at the same time, you can also just make the buff last that amount of time, because you can give, you can define the time limit of the buff. So then you have, instead of, if anything goes wrong, they have a permanent night vision. Instead, it would be like a night vision for 30 minutes, and if something goes wrong, it's still 30 minutes. Is everything else? I think that'll make more sense. You're looking at today, rock on, dude. If you need any help, just let me know. We'll go over it together. Whoop. Candy from your YouTube channel. I want to thank you for being the motivation you gave me to make my own video games. Good. Speaking of which, how many of you guys didn't know about the game jam? Took a beer. I'm allergic to pops. 7 days, 2 hours, 51 minutes, and 15 seconds. Until the game jam starts. There's currently 11,000 players. We always have a game jam every 6 months. What flavor of the jam is game? Yours. It's your jam. Every 6 months, we do a game jam. This usually has 10,000 or more people, which is going to be cool. A lot of people judging. Can you join with that at EXP? Yes. The whole idea of a game jam is you have no idea what the hell you're doing. That is the whole idea. You have no clue what you're doing. You get into it, you go, I'm going to give myself 2 weeks to learn something. You don't even have to finish. You don't have to show off. You don't have to impress anyone. You just have to learn something. And let's say that you just learned that you have no idea what tools you need to use and you learn a little bit about tools. Right. That's exactly what it should be. You're giving yourself time to learn shit. Yeah. And it's the whole idea. No, it's 2 weeks. It's 3 week long. Yeah. And the theme is not to be determined. I swear to God. The theme will be determined later. The theme is going to be released on stream on the day. Yeah. Annie said she was thinking about signing up. She shouldn't be thinking about it. She should be doing it. Annie? Annie was I don't even care if you leave your city. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you get 2 weeks to learn some shit. Try. Do it. Don't wait. Don't think about it. You're gonna go make it. No. Learn that shit. Do some things. Go make games, David. Do it. Do it. I'm giving you the opportunity to give yourself a chance to learn. Use it. Use it. This is your excuse to learn. Do it. That's a good emo. I like that. Learn shit. Do things. Make stuff. Yes. Go make games. Legitimately, go make games. I'm just lazy. Lazy is an excuse. You live in a time where we have access to all of human knowledge. All of it. You do anything you want. You can talk to a person on the other side of the planet in seconds. You carry it in your hand, a computer. You can do basically you're literally a goddamn wizard. You don't get to be lazy. You get to learn some shit. Spend your time wisely. Learn things. Learn things. Use that thing for more than just watching stupid videos while pooping. Use it. Go make stuff. Go make video games. Do it. Learn some stuff. Your PC can't run Paint? Bullshit, you're in Twitch chat. Don't lie to me. If you can't run Paint, you wouldn't be watching this stream. Full of shit. Go make games. Do it. Got no excuse. It is more accessible now than any other time in history to make video games. You will do it. Okay, man, thank you for giving me the chance. Good. And by the way, this time there is no monetary reward. I found that it made people really weird when they found out there was money involved. There is no money involved. None. None. You are here to learn things. Make stuff. That's what it is. You can use any engine you want to. Just read the rules, please God, read the rules. If you don't read the rules, I'm going to be sad. Read the rules. Your PC can't run Unity? Then don't use Unity. Use something else. Here, look. Behold. Enginesdatabase.com. You want to make a 2D game? Who wants to make a 2D game? Bam! Look. Look. All the 2D engines. 5 pages of maybe you don't want to make a 2D game. Maybe you want 8 pages of engines. Enginesdatabase.com. It's awesome. Great website. You don't. Free open source. Game Maker Studio. Fantastic for 2D games. Unity. Uploaded mess. Still works. Unreal. Way overkill. Still works. Renpai. You could use that for making visual novels. It's actually what was used to make the Okie Dokie Literature Club. Awesome engine. Use that shit. Go make stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, roadmap.sh. I love that website. This is one of my favorite websites, actually. Want to be a game developer? Roadmap. Click on any of this and learn about it. Shaders. My favorite. Want to learn about technical writing? Roadmap. Want to learn about doing quality assurance? Roadmap. It's like kicks ass, fantastic. Yeah, I love roadmap.sh. One of my favorite. If you didn't know this, our Discord's actually set up specifically for this, to teach you things. My whole deal on the internet is I want you to learn stuff, so if you join our Discord, it's discord.gg/pirate software. Let me go grab this real quick. You can choose a whole bunch of roles. There's no monetization on this at all. It's everything in place. So if you want to learn hacking, voice acting, programming, science, streaming, whatever you want to be, right? You can actually gain access to these sections. They will not be visible unless you have the roles. That way you don't get overwhelmed with the shitload of channels. So let's say you want to do science stuff. You actually have a whole bunch of things for technology, mycology, entomology, chemistry, physics. You want new channels all the time. Game dev actually has a bunch of game dev resources in here as well. A bunch of stuff for you to learn from. I also made a website called develop.games. Develop.games is actually a whole bunch of information for you to learn from, to learn about how to make video games. A really good way to build a game design document. There's an example of this in here from one of our game jam winners in the past, is to show you what a game design document's all about, how to build one. This is part of your submission when you're making a video game for the game jam. It's important to make that. How to do financing, how to look out for scams. Like this guy, definitely a giant scam. Look out for him. Dangerous. Very dangerous scam. Yeah, you can learn about all kinds of stuff on this website. It's just free knowledge for you. So if you go to the Discord though, we'll go into here and we'll look at, I don't know, go to art. There's actually a section there for commissions and things, but we have a bunch of resources and all of this for learning those things. We'll go to hacking. I even have one in here for like streaming and shit too. Programming, hacking, there we go. Just a bunch of stuff in there for you. Just the one. It shows Heartbound twice on roll choosing. I'm aware. Look closer. Look closer. Look closer. Oh, it's that weird chaos spot again. I think that's one of the. So like this thing's gonna get banned. You guys won't even be able to see it because it's likely ban evade or restrict text, so it's actually not even going through the chat. There's been this bot on Twitch for like years now. I think it's been years. Yeah, I think it's actually been years, but it just says like long live chaos and then talks about gambling. And it's been doing this for like, it's like one of the most long lived bots I've ever seen. And it shows up like once a day, posts a couple messages the chat never can see, and then disappears. It's such a weird bot, dude. Oh, that's so strange. And I had the role choices later. Yeah. So you can actually go up to this channel anytime, up to channels and roles, and you can just edit these anytime you want, man. This is actually where you go in and say that you want to play block game. So right here it says, which other games do you want to follow? Just click on block game. That'll give you access to the block game section. And if we go into block game, there you go. You got block game resources. It'll actually post everything up on here. So there's mc.blockgame.info. It's got all the modding community in here, screenshots from things, trade, forums, like voice channels, and known issues channel in here as well. And that's it. Yeah. So basically chaos, but it's unseen since Twitch cancels out the chaos and yeah, it's quite funny. Yeah, so like there's just a lot of stuff in here, man, and it's just free shit, and we're constantly adding new things to it, and I hope that you guys get a lot of value out of it. The Discord is now at 223,000 members, which is a shitload. So that's a lot, and I see it go up all the time. So enjoy. Yeah, the whole idea is that you learn stuff, and it's like a Discord of Discords. It's a bunch of micro communities. It's the whole point. Anyway, go sign up for the game jam. Do it. We're at 11,500 people. Do it. Thanks so much to you and your team. This stuff is bonkers great. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, dude. We wouldn't be able to do this without you guys, and that's not even like a joke or like a meme or anything like that. Like, all of the staff is paid because you watch the stream and you throw bits and subs. Those hype trains fund everything. Like the things that you do, even just being here, even if you don't throw bits or subs, like the ad revenue from you just hanging out, funds this whole machine. The whole train that we are driving exists because of you. So I'm more than happy to do all this because my hope is that I give you guys back any amount of value for what you are doing for us. Thank you. Yeah. I'm already working on a game. Should I join the game jam? Yes. Yeah, you learn so much by doing this, man. Because it gives you a chance to try something that will likely fail. You can try some ideas that just won't work, and you learn a shitload from that, and you move on, and you go back to your game, and you've learned so much stuff. And I think it's really beneficial. I really do. I think it's just a really positive thing to do. Do you have any advice for junior 3D artists? Yeah, I would work on your portfolio is a big one. One of the things a lot of people screw up on their portfolios, we'll go pull this up real quick. Many times people will take their portfolio and try to make like lots of stuff in their portfolio. Don't do this. Just do 3 things in your portfolio. Just 3 examples of your work. And when you are applying for a job, don't just use those same 3 examples every time. Cater it to the job. So if you're going for one specific job, find out what their general art styles are. Try to make things in the style that they have for their projects that they're on. And maybe something outside of that. So 2 of them for their style, 1 of them for your own style kind of a thing. But beyond this, on those 3 things, don't show the finished work. Show all the prototypes, such as showing it just as line work, showing it shading, showing it with color, showing it as blocked out. But the big one, the secret sauce for this, is put a timestamp on it, showing how long each of those steps took you. So many artists don't do this in their portfolios at their own detriment. Put how long it took you for each step. That is an absolute power move in any portfolio for an artist. And it always, always gets forgotten. And I don't know why they don't teach that in college, because they should be. Because that's something that a lot of people don't realize. You're not just competing with your skill, you're competing with your skill and how long it takes you to do that. That is how these positions work inside of AAA. They want you to be good, but they also want you to be fast. Yes. They taught timestamps in my college program. Good, because that was a rarity. That has been for quite some time. Yeah. Go to kick, dumbass? No, I think I'm good. You can get out of my stream, though. See you, dude. Insane behavior. Easy ban. Super easy. Chat gets so slow when you're dropping some shit. Oh yeah, no, it's because people are paying attention. Yeah, no, I'll never move to kick. I'll never will. I'm gonna be real with you. You have a company that's only taking 5% of subs only. They don't have anything like bits. They have no ad revenue whatsoever. And this barely covers the processing fees for the transactions. In many cases, it won't even cover that at all. So where's the money coming from? Remember the last time everybody trusted in something that they didn't really understand where the money was coming from? Not too good. There's actually a worse one that you want to see the funnier one? Who wants to see the funnier reason that I won't use kick? This one's deeply hilarious to me, actually. I'm going to choose any kick stream right now. I'm going to mute it, and I'm going to go to F12 on that stream. I'm going to bring up the network tab for it, and you're going to see something really funny when I do this. I'm going to screenshot this real fast. We're going to grab this from my network tab. And pull it up on here, and you'll see this. See where it says Amazon IVS WASM worker? Do you see that? Now we're going to go to Amazon IVS. So Amazon IVS is actually interactive video service, which is the same backend as Twitch. You see, when Amazon bought Twitch, they didn't just buy Twitch, they turned the backend of Twitch into a service that you could rent. Yeah, and Kick is renting it. That's how Kick delivers you video. Kick is Twitch. The back end of Kick is the same as Twitch. A lot of people don't realize that. They don't understand that at all. So you have two platforms that are rivals with each other, and they're both paying Amazon. Now, here's the funnier part. If you go to Kick, and you look up, let's see what this is called. Watch Party. Yeah, you have a category on there called Other Watch Party. They finally changed the category name from Other TV Shows and Movies in the URL to Other Watch Party, but it's an entire category of only copyrighted content. There actually isn't anything outside of that. The category was made for copyrighted content, and they're using Amazon as live stream pirate bait. The category is actually incentivizing streaming that material. Because that's smart. Yeah, never using it. Not even. Yeah, not really smart. Imagine ever tying your brand to a company that is actually promoting the display and distribution of copyrighted material through a category literally labeled for it while using Amazon as the back end that delivers the video, and their business model doesn't actually generate income outside of gambling from their parent company that is based in Curacao using crypto gambling. And then somehow defending that is a good idea. I'll wait to hear a good reason why that's like a positive thing for streaming anyway. It's your move. Competition? No, I want competition, not a clown show. Insane behavior. Which isn't much better though? Yes, it is. Which is miles better, dude. There is not a category that is made for streaming copyrighted content. There's people that stream copyrighted content on here, and if you report them, they get banned. They actually made a category for it. That shit is filled with Disney. That shit is filled with, like, HBO and Netflix. Do you really want to piss off the mouse, dude? Mickey Mouse will rapidly approach your home with your skin. There's Disney shit all over this guy. It's literally made for this. There's hundreds of streams of it. Hundreds of it. That is the dumbest shit I have ever seen a platform do in my life. And it's not just like, oh, this guy slipped in and is doing it against platform, like, you know, the platform standards in TOS. They made a category for it, man. They're like, hey, you should go stream movies in here. It's literally called Other TV Show. It was called Other TV Shows and Movies, and they changed it to Other Watch Party. Like somehow that means something different. What do you think a watch party is, man? That shit that people do on Discord, because Discord doesn't pay attention. Yeah, it's stupid. Idiot behavior. Or aren't they gone yet? I don't know. Maybe Amazon hasn't been bothered enough by the mouse. Yeah, don't piss off the mouse. Don't do it. There's a lot of Disney shit in there, dude. Is the URL still the same? They finally changed the URL. It took them a year. Lone man. It took them a year and me showing up on the top of Livestream Failed twice talking about it that year for them to finally change the category name to Other Watch Party from other TV shows and movies. A year, dude. Insane. Not getting any love from me, man. We're gonna wait on these ads real quick. What is this? And the ads are over. We're gonna wait on the overlay this bit. Be gone! Be gone, ads overlay. Be gone. So yeah, to be real with you, man, it's I don't think it's a good idea to ever tie your brand to something like that. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Anytime you look at a company that you want to do stuff with, for content creation especially, you need to make sure you understand what their business model is. I understand how Twitch's business model works. You have bits, I know exact percentages, what they take from all of those bits transactions. It's usually about 140% that's paid by the end user, and we get 100% of the bits given. So you pay about $1.40 for a dollar that goes through to the streamer at the low end. So it comes out to about, somewhere in the 70% range at that end, and then up to 82% if you buy in very large amounts of bits. For subs, you get somewhere around the range of about 60 to 65%, depending on what the payment processing fees are at any given moment, based on the place in the world that you are. And that's if you have a 70-30%, so there's that as well. And then on top of it, you also things like ad revenue. Ad revenue, they actually give you 55% of the ad for every one of the ads that plays, and that adds up really quickly depending on what category you're in. So I know the whole business model of Twitch. When we go and look at Kick, they give you 95% of ad revenue and something where they pay you based on the amount of viewership that you have, but that is esoteric. They don't actually tell you exactly what that is or what those amounts are going to be. If you're going on there, it is kind of like a black box. The 95% of a sub doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because they're not making any money off of that. In fact, what it looks like is Kick is just handing out money for free, trying to build up their user base. When they don't have ads, they don't have bits, they only have subs, and they're not making any money off of their subs. It doesn't make sense. So if you're tying yourself to a brand that has a business model that is not functional on its own, and they're just getting money from their other side of their company, and the other side of their company is a gambling company running out of Curacao, that is a crypto gambling company, that's sketchy as shit. And no one can make that sound not sketchy to me at all. You go over to YouTube, YouTube is an ad delivery company. You know exactly how YouTube is working. You are allowed to do affiliate marketing on it. You're allowed to do normal advertising on it, and they show you a full analytics of everything that you're doing. That's great. Kick sponsors an F1 team. That doesn't make you money. That makes you spend money. That's an advertising campaign where you spend money. You know that, right? Like it's, you pay money to put your logo on a fast car. That's still not making the money. See how this doesn't make sense? Like when you actually sit down and look at this business model, it's weird as shit. And every time I've done that, I was like, oh, that doesn't pass the smell test, right? Even just kind of in that weird range of like, that's weird, that's a bit odd, dude. So I don't like that shit. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a fast car. It doesn't matter if it wins or not. It's that this business model is strange. Hasn't Twitch been unprofitable for years? Both business models are sketchy. Twitch has been unprofitable in some respect, but you have to remember, what is Twitch actually a business of? It's not just of Twitch, the front end. It's this. Remember when I said that when Amazon bought Twitch, they actually turned it into a product? That back end of Twitch is Amazon IVS, which is what Kick runs on. And it's not just Kick and Twitch. There's a lot of other people that rent Amazon IVS or have made their platforms out of Amazon IVS. And both Kick and Twitch run on those. Twitch ends up being a kind of a development studio for Amazon to develop new things that make them money. You can have a research and development wing that is not profitable. They want it to be a little bit more profitable, but they're still developing new technologies that Amazon is making money off of. That's great. Yeah. That's not the whole back end of Twitch? No, but it's the service that drives it. This is actually the content delivery system for Twitch. The Amazon Interactive Video Service allows you to do this. You should read through this and actually see that this is a very powerful product that was made because Twitch exists. And Amazon makes money off of this. Twitch effectively maintains it. It's quite a cool system. There are different teams that run these things, but this is a benefit to Amazon. It's not the only one either. Yeah. IBS on Kick is bad? No. The problem is that because Kick is now, they have a category specifically for copyrighted content, and they're promoting the display and distribution of copyrighted content, which is against copyright, right? That's a law-breaking thing. And they're using Amazon IVS as their actual distribution network. They've effectively made livestream. That's the problem. With Twitch, you don't have a category for it. So the platform is saying it, this is explicitly against TOS, do not do this. And people are doing it anyway, and then those people get banned. That's the issue. Why is it not being taken down then? I don't know. That's why I talk about it, because I think it's ridiculous. I think, to be honest with you, I would love for Kick to be legitimate competition for Twitch. And the problem that I'm seeing now, it just isn't. It's just not. They keep doing this weird, dumb shit, and it makes no sense, dude. Like, if they wanted to be an actual competitor for Twitch, I would love to see it, man. Because any social media platform needs a competitor. They need to, because it allows them to do an arms race of better features for users. That's how you make better platforms. You don't get complacent, you try to make cooler stuff, and you build, and make some cool things. And the problem is, this ain't it. Why do you keep getting timed out? What is this? Deleted by 9. Does it think that you're doing a link? R&D team I work for, semiconductor company, spends about $45K a month on just services to run tests on. Oh yeah, you put a dot and then it's on dot so. It thinks that it's a link. I'm sorry about that. I can imagine owning Twitch helps them push related content like that. For some reason I got a mod for the message feed. It's not a mod. It thinks you're posting a link and you don't have a sub. That's all. Yeah. So like, people were talking about Mixer. Mixer actually had a completely different problem. Do you want to know how weird this is? Do you want to know why Mixer died? I called it about, I think it was like 5 months before it died. Mixer had a problem, and it was probably one of the weirdest problems I've ever seen, and it was an issue of understanding player behavior. They didn't understand user behavior, and it caused their complete downfall. So about 5 months before it went off, we went to, God, what was it? I think it was PAX West. And there was a guy who walked up to us, he was a publisher, and he's like, hey, I want to publish your game. And I was like, okay, if you're going to change one thing about my business, what would it be? And he said, I would stop streaming on Twitch. I was like, okay, man, what would you do instead? And he's like, I would start streaming on Mixer immediately. And I was like, here's why I wouldn't do that. The top stream at the time was Monster Cat Radio. Monster Cat Radio had a title on their stream that was 24/7, get your sparks here. Sparks were effectively channel points for the platform. Global currency instead of bound the only channel that you were on. So people would leave their computer running all night long watching Monster Cat Radio so they could get sparks so they could give them to their favorite streamer. The problem with this is you've now just turned all of your legitimate users into bots. Immediately. Because sparks actually tied into monetization. If you threw sparks at your favorite streamer, they would actually get plus percentage income from their equivalent of bits that were called embers. Mixer didn't have ads at the time. Guess what happened? They opened up for advertisements and then shut down immediately. And what it looked like to me is that they had trained so many people to leave their computers running overnight that when they finally introduced ads, they're like, wow, these ads have so many view hours, but there's no click-through. There's no interaction. It's not actually affecting anything whatsoever. We're running so many ads and nothing is happening. It's got some of the worst click-through rates I've ever seen. And I heard this from a bunch of different advertisers years later. They devalued all of their users by incentivizing them to be bots. Long view times, no interaction. That wasn't the only problem that Mixer had, but that's a death knell, dude. That's a really, really bad scenario. So, yeah, I'm not surprised that it went down. That was the danger. And 5 months later, we watched it die. Yup, we watched it die. That's rough, dude.
Tubracker with 500 bits said the beef Wellington was not created until the 1800s. Dumplings have been traced as far back as 200 AD. Wellingtons are dumplings.
You forget, the dumplings are a plant by Big Wellington to throw you off. Don't believe those lies. They're all Wellingtons. A dumpling is a Wellington. A Pop-Tart is a Wellington. A hot dog is also a Wellington. A corn dog is a Wellington, yes. Don't believe the lies.
Awesome Jedi 99 with 500 bits said Yar cheer 500 hello, Cyber Jesus.
Hello.
I haven't slept a blink because my sleep schedule's messed up. I'm editing my YouTube video and trying to do my fan film while also learning more about game development.
Nice.
I always ask you for advice, so here we go. Is there anything wrong about using both Blender and Unreal Engine 5 to make a game?
Not at all.
Also, the next dono will be a poem. I will not say its name, but if you recognize it, feel free to say it.
Why would it be upsetting at all? That would be a very beneficial thing, I think. Yeah. No, Kronos, it did not. I did this thing called sleeping on my 2 days off. Yeah. I need those timestamps, though. If you can send me those. And I'll do the footage today. Because I don't think I have anything later. I'm gonna go look at my calendar. I will make sure, while I load this up, also, I have bad news. I will not be streaming on Monday the 13th. I will not be streaming that day. It is Shay's birthday. If I stream on that day, I will probably be murdered. And I have gotten through most of my life so far without being murdered. So I do not wish to be murdered. Yes. Murder would be a bad idea. Yeah. No. Yeah, Shay will be at the ripe old age of 84.